in 89138, and basically it is by, the Summerland exit. It's the most northern Summerland exit.
Oh wow, that's essentially like the Mount Charleston, huh?
Not entirely all the way north, Pete. It's before Cheyenne.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But I can't see, there is one builder that they do have inventory, but my client who was like looking for homes in Summerland, she walked in and she was like, oh my gosh, these agents were like this. You know what this means?
Yeah, I know those things.
Yeah, and she was like, I don't want to buy a house with these people who are like this. And she walked out.
Wow.
Yeah. It's important. Customer service is everything. We are in Vegas, Pete.
Yeah, and you know what? Look at this photo I put up here.
This actually my sister looks amazing.
That was the spread from Betsy and Colin over at Beazer Marigold hosted our meeting.
Right. And you know what? I just came from there, Pete.
Wow.
Yeah. And I toured a property that was a single story, and some genius decided to buy this house with 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms.
3 bathrooms?
Yeah. And I toured it and I sent it to the person who's buying the property, and he has no clue what he is buying.
What is that? What kind of buyer is that? Jeez.
Pete, that's you.
Must be. Okay, so you were in my summit.
Yes, I was in your house, touring it with a buyer.
That's awesome.
And they were so impressed. It's a really nice floor plan. This is at Beazer Homes, right? So you have one like bedroom in the front of the house, right?
Yep, on the right. That's like a guest bedroom.
And then the primary away from the bedrooms, and then you have another one tucked away. It's a perfect floor plan, Pete.
Yeah. You could do like a multi-gen if you can, single story.
No, so because I walked into your 3rd bathroom with a bedroom, that is what we call a junior suite. Single story, junior suite, great location in the Southwest, right next to the freeway. Oh my gosh. Yep. Perfect. That's why you bought it, Pete.
I did. It's right by South Point. I can get my steak and eggs there every 5 a.m.
That is awesome. I love it. I sent you the videos and you're like, what's that?
It's not done yet. What is this?
Right? No, the color of the cabinets are gorgeous. It's like a Vegas Golden Knights color.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So were they thinking of buying one of those single stories?
Yes. So you said that there's only 5 lots left in there?
I believe there's 8, but then there's only 3 on the cul-de-sac that you have to build that willow plan, that smaller 1700. And then the other ones you could build like that 2-story, like in the photo there.
Oh, okay. So Pete, honestly, it is so hard. You literally hit the jackpot because it's so hard to get single story in the Southwest. It's impossible, literally. Yeah. And then the second thing is you're scoring with solar, right?
Yeah.
And then the floor plan is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. You guess what? Your superintendent is the pickiest of them all.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, and I walked the house for you, right?
That's right.
It's such a beautiful house. I love it. Single story, awesome location, right next to the freeway. In the Southwest, you couldn't ask for more, like perfection, even if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right, how'd you do that, Pete?
You told me about it. The place is groundbreaking.
Honestly, I was there before they even started building. Like the model is not even ready, and I saw it. But here's the thing: if somebody in our audience are interested in a single story, very, very crazy efficient. Pete, okay, I'm going to tell you, I know what your power bill is going to be. Do you?
I think it's like 97 on that piece of.
Pete, your power bill is going to be, with the solar included, with the energy efficiency, with the breathing, the filter that you change every month. Guess what?
Yeah.
You can't believe it, Pete. $37.
Wow.
Hey, you're the one buying this, mister.
It's great value. 37.
How much do you pay now for power bill?
Right now, it could be upwards of like 200.
200? Yeah, I mean, even your house is big, Pete.
Yeah.
200 is like nothing for your house. But
there's solar on this one too, though.
Oh, you also have solar on that house?
Yeah, there's solar on this one.
On the big house that you're living in?
Yeah.
But Pete, that Beazer home that you're buying is it's a score. There is a way that you track efficiency, right? So it's called the MERS, MERS scale, right?
Yep.
And on the MERS scale, the average home, like resale home, is like 150. And then you have builders like DR Horton, maybe KB. Like, I've seen the numbers. They are at 50, like Energy Star, right?
50, okay.
And then Beazer, they have 3 floor plans in Marigold. One is 1755 square foot all the way out to 2100 square foot, right?
Okay.
Pete, this numbers is going to blow your brain. One of them is, all 3 of them are under 10.
Wow.
On that MERS scale. One is 7.
Scale.
Yeah, one is 7, one is 8, and one is 9. It is so energy efficient. And the reason why it's energy efficient and you don't have to pay that much in power bill is because the AC unit is in the house. It's not in the attic.
Not in the attic. Yeah, it's not
and
in the
it's
attic.
Not in the roof. Like, it literally is like being pampered. So basically, when you turn on the air, like everybody else, right, in the summertime, our air, like, it goes on like 5 or 7 times, right? Yeah. But this one is only going to turn on twice, like in the entire day, because it's so efficient.
Wow.
I am so, how do you say, like, I love it. You're going to have clean air. Yeah, I think it's really amazing. But that's the thing about a Beazer home. So I really, really love, how energy efficient it is. People who have like asthma, COPD, trouble breathing, you know what I mean? This is the perfect solution.
Yeah, they just price reduced the Willow plan down in their 55 plus community in Mesquite.
Oh, they did? Because it's the same floor plans in Mesquite and
the Willow plan. They listed it at 415. It's a lot 68. I did a YouTube on it. I believe it's because the back lot doesn't have that favorable view of like the canyons and sunset that some people like. But
hold on, Pete, is your house the Willow?
No, this one's a Summit.
Oh, yours is a Summit. And how big is the Summit?
Summit's 2011 square foot.
So it's the same as the model, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I have the pictures exactly the same in the model. So how much cheaper it is in Mesquite?
Willow is going for $415 right now, standing inventory, and I believe a Willow Beazer Marigold's like, I think it starts at like $611 or something.
$650, I was told today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but the thing is, with the upgrades, you're gonna be closing at 7 something all the way to 750. It just depends, because you got to pay for the lot premium, you got to pay for the upgrades, right?
Yeah, design center.
Yeah, design center.
Yeah, it'll go behind 700.
So let's say if it's 750 minus 415. How much is that? Let's see.
320s.
750 minus 415. Oh my God, Pete, it's $335,000 cheaper. Exactly the same house in Mesquite.
Yeah. Now it's 55 plus. HOA is 107 a month.
Okay, well, ours out here in the Southwest is not 55 plus, and the HOA is only, I want to say 87 per month.
And you said a Majestic Point South also has a closeout on the Griffin model, like the one we rented?
Yeah. So that model, obviously, it's not as nice of a location of, versus what we have, right? But the price, like if you don't ask for any incentives, the lowest price you can go is $380,000.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but if you wanted like closing costs, then they would add it up. That makes sense.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So it would be good for a cash buyer at 380.
So what about Rosa Point? Do you know if Nick is coming on here or?
I think
we'll talk about these listings here.
Oh, okay. I think he can't. He's at Quick Care. Something in his ribs popped and he can barely move. It hurts to breathe. Oh my gosh.
Wow. He just said that?
Yeah, that's what he just texted me.
Oh man.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Anyways, we do have featured listings. We're supposed to talk about affordable housing. That's why I made that Turnberry kind of smaller.
Okay. Cool.
All right. You do have it coming soon, huh?
Pete, I have a lot of coming soons. I have the house coming soon with the jail cell, right? Single story, North Las Vegas, $650,000. It is absolutely gorgeous, Pete. I mean, the backyard
from there next Tuesday.
Yeah, there is a screen that falls down, right? You can watch Netflix in your backyard with a projector and be in the swimming pool. It is in a cul-de-sac. I mean, 10-foot ceilings is absolutely gorgeous. And the price is $650.
$650, okay.
I have another coming soon in Henderson, which we shared last week, right? Yep. And it's a single story. It's out in the canyons. And it's a very special lot that it doesn't have any houses behind. At night, you can see the view of this, sparkling lights at night. It's gorgeous. It absolutely is so beautiful of a lot. And that one is single story. I listed it at just a little bit over $1 million.
Okay.
Yeah, and that house is actually built by Party Homes, right? And it's also a very energy efficient home. And it has like the primary bedrooms across, like it's separated from its secondary bedrooms. And the secondary bedrooms, I have 2 of those. And I have a big second living area, which is also like AKA a den.
Wow, a den.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a really cute house. Anybody who wants to be in Henderson, and want to be an exclusive gated community, perfect lot because it backs up to the mountains. It's just gorgeous. Like that location is just awesome. And then the view, like I said, you can see the lights at night. Some of it is a strip view, and then on the right, if you look it up, you're looking at the Beverly Hills of Henderson.
Wow.
It's like looking at McDonald Highlands, basically. It's gorgeous.
Oh, McDonald. Okay.
Yeah. So you know. Yeah. And then, okay. So feature listing number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay. Let's see.
You had a Turnberry one, but I didn't see, you sent video to me, but I didn't get anything to put up here.
Right. So the first one, it is coming soon in 89123. The HOA for this property, Pete, this property is literally only like 10 minutes away from the airport. And the HOA is so low. It's something like 30 bucks like 30 bucks a month or something, or like maybe I can't remember, $15 a month.
Looks like a single story.
It is. I have
Okay.
all the luck with single stories right now. I
Wow.
have this 89123 property coming up, single story with a really cute backyard, right? And then it has like multiple living rooms and it's open, okay? And then the second one, also a single story. So this is my fourth single story coming soon. The second listing is in 89141, which is near you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really hard to find single stories in the Southwest. This is one of those rare ones. And the price, you're going to love it, Pete. The price is going to be around $418.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Story.
Yeah, it's definitely affordable. And then number 3, we have a property in Mesquite that's subject to probate, right? And you've gone in, Pete. Tell us
Yes.
about this property in Mesquite.
Well, first of all, it's north of the 15. That's kind of where the higher elevated level is.
Okay.
So that's like that's where some of the newer area where the Sun City Mesquite is. This is very close to it. It's close to Oasis Golf Course, close to Wolf Creek, where that amazing sunset is. I love the location.
Pete, this condo, you come out immediately on the right. Isn't that like Eureka Casino or something?
Yeah, Eureka.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Very
Location's
affordable
really good.
breakfast buffet there.
Oh, did they have a breakfast buffet?
Yeah, I did it.
How much was it?
I think I paid like
8
15,
bucks?
but it was actually 12 if I had the gaming card.
Oh, the player card.
The player
Yeah.
card, yeah.
Pete, can you guess how much this condo is coming out for?
190.
Pete, it's gonna be around 175.
Whoa.
Yeah, it is a what? 2-bedroom.
2-bedroom, 2-bath.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it's a little under 1,000 square foot.
But it's been upkept really nice.
Yes, it's been well maintained. I mean,
You've seen it.
yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, very nice. Okay, so what else we talked about our listings. Did you want to talk about, what is going on with you? You went to meet with one of my favorite people in the business, Andrew Garcia.
Yep. Oh wow.
So what was
Heard a
that
lot of
about?
history there from I heard about some when you first
Oh,
started
Pete, you
with
might not
him
want to
at Century
repeat some of
21.
those stories.
Oh, with your broker Lee Barrett? No, you don't want to hear any of that. No, well, we had a really good brisket broth
I'm
soup
just
at
kidding.
that Chang restaurant.
Oh,
And your
you were
former
at the
brokers brought up in
Durango.
conversation.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
Anyway,
I just have some properties that I've been self-managing, and it's come to the point where I'm getting kind of busier to where it makes sense to get a property manager to help out, to kind of free up my hands on some.
but you're also facing eviction, right? On a property.
One of my properties, yeah, there is a
Mm-hmm.
tenant that is facing one,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately.
And what did the property manager encourage you to do?
Yeah, to call that up. I mean, like if they were behind even as earlier as like 1 week in their rent, you could already file something like that.
So he told you to definitely start the eviction process, huh?
Yeah,
Uh-huh. Did you reach out to the company?
I did. I did utilize the company. I did fill out some paperwork.
And
Paid
how much
like
was it? How
it
much
was
does it
80.
cost to do an eviction?
Well, it was 80 to do to have them set up and then get the dude out there to put the notice to pay in 7 days. Then I
It's
believe
the
it's
notice
another.
of pay or quit, right? Pay or quit
Yeah,
in 7 days.
yeah, and then after that it's I believe 260. when you to do the court,
Oh,
the
to file
judge,
the court
you have to
documents?
file. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
and then there's that.
Now, did he tell you to tell your tenant or not to tell your tenant, whether or not, I mean, you're gonna be, have somebody stick that eviction notice on them? What was the advice there?
He told me to tell the tenant.
Okay, so that the
To
tenant
give a
won't
little
be,
bit of
like,
notice because he was self-managing for a while.
shocked? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And, how long did the service tell you, like, it would take?
Oh, it would just be as soon as they receive that $80 charge on the card.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. And have you paid the $80 charge?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So, I'm just saying, like, I wonder how long it would, what's the process like to evict some? I haven't done it in a while, but what did they tell you?
Yeah, they just kind of ran that down where you pay the 80, you fill out like general information, you fill out, you let them know when they moved in, when the lease agreement, a copy of it, and then it's that they serve that 7 day,
Mhm.
and it
7-day
could
pay
be
or quit.
and then it could be possibly mediated still.
Okay. Have you talked to your tenant at all? Because he hasn't paid 2 months, right?
Yeah, he didn't pay 2 months. Like this thing kind of like went longer than it should have.
And what did he say?
He
Anything?
was gonna try to get the money together, but I still haven't seen or heard anything. So I just I got
Yeah.
to move on because I got business to and also bills to pay.
It's kinda stressful if the tenant doesn't pay. I mean, you don't anticipate
Yeah, it
that.
can be. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. And he never
But
told
luckily,
you
I'm in a good. A lot of this stuff is complicated, but I'm like in a good circle with people that are knowledgeable in this.
Yeah, and that's why, I don't do property management, but I refer all my property management to Andrew Garcia, who basically has been in the space for 20 years.
Yeah, it's been a long
Mhm.
time.
Yeah, and the thing with him is if you're an agent and you're listening to this show, um, I happily refer them to Andrew, and he'll take care of the clients, the landlords, and then when it's time to sell, they'll return the contract to us. So you don't lose your clients. And that's the one thing that most agents are afraid of, Pete, is that the property manager will not, give the clients back. And that happens a lot. Especially, when you don't know the property manager, you want to ask those questions.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sounds important.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. So what's going on? What's the shift?
I did pull the. I did pull it where it's still getting a little bit buyer friendly of a market. The median price was still sitting at about 382,000 for single family, 285,000 for townhome and condo, and we got this inventory is up from year over year,
Mm-hmm.
from 17 to 23%.
Pete, what does that
Days on
mean to
market's
the
still
buyer?
going up there, so there's leverage for buyers.
What does it mean
There's
though?
some
I
flexibility. I
mean,
mean, they just got choices and opportunity. They can go with a new build, like they could have gotten a Lennar and gotten a 3-to-1 buy down last week,
sorry, the
or find some
321
standing
beat down
inventory that we're
is
talking about.
gone. I mean, like,
Yeah, that one's gone.
it was 1.62% last week. This week, Lennar's rate is 3.99, 7.6
They
ARM.
fixed that 40-30 year. Oh, it's 7.6
Yeah,
arm for
yeah,
3.9.
7.6 ARM. Yeah. But
Okay.
you know what? D.R. Horton still has 3.99 fix. Pete, honestly, what I'm afraid of is that the market cannot, like the new home builder market, they can't hang on to all these low rates because the rates have gone up in a month 1%, Pete. So we started, our show a month plus ago, and the rates it came down, from like last year to to 5.5%. And now we're sitting at 6.5%. And the builder is buying it from 6.5% all the way to 3.99. That's 1.5%, Pete. And in order to get that interest rate lowered by 1.5%, basically the builder is paying about 3 points.
Wow.
So what does that mean? Okay, so for example, if the house is 500,000 and 1 point means it's 5,000, right? And I'm making it very, very simple to understand. Obviously, it's more complicated than this, but 3 points is $15,000, Pete, that they're paying in bulk to get. So, for example, let's say we're going to buy a resale home, right? And, first of all, the sellers, they think that their house is worth everything. And they want every single penny, which I don't blame them. If it were me, I'm the same way, right? But the thing is, the sellers, they're not going to want to give you $15,000 to buy down the rate. I mean, who was going to just do that for you, Pete? And that's not even including closing costs, So it's the rate buy down. Imagine, Pete, let's say you were selling a property for $500,000. Would you pay $15,000 to help the buyer buy down the rate? And then they're going to ask you to pay for closing costs, another $10,000 for closing costs, right? That's already $25,000.
That's getting up there. Oh, we lost Yvonne. Yeah, so some of these wholesale bought rates are kind of getting out of hand, and these wholesale bought rates from these builders, they can only go for so long. There's basically a bubble, as Yvonne is speaking of. I remember this back in our meeting the other day. So there is still a buyer shift. Buyers still have choices, negotiating power. It's kind of tough though. If I am a seller and a buyer's asking for so many concessions on closing costs or price reduction, requesting repairs on a resale home, and then on top of trying to buy down the interest rate, a lot of this it's tough to do. I did it back in December for one of my VA buyers, but in this market, negotiating those many things on the table, it can be tough. And new construction builders are dealing with a similar issue right now that Yvonne was speaking of.
Okay,
Hey.
I have no power in my house. I'm literally turning on the phone, like right here.
That's
So that you
hilarious.
guys, I have a flashlight on me. Yeah, and then once the power went off, the internet went off, but I'm using my cell phone as the internet hookup right now.
It's
What a
awesome.
crazy day. Today is like windy and it was almost raining, so Vegas is, I don't know. Usually it doesn't happen this way.
This is
Yeah.
this is the weather I'm used to, not that 100-degree stuff like last week.
Well, I'm
This is
sorry.
March to me.
No, I hear ya. I don't know what happened, but yeah. But let's go back to this. So, what does it mean to a buyer? Right now, I think that if you're a buyer and you find the right property, make the offer. I'll give you an example. One member on our team, her name is Andrea. She made an offer on a property like a month ago. And then they did the inspection and the house was like having little issues. They even had a truss issue. The roof trusses. And then the AC is really old, 27 years old AC. And she was like, "Oh my God, I don't think that my buyer wants to buy the house unless the seller gives them a new AC. So today, you know, her buyer hasn't bought anything yet because they're trying to buy something under 270, which is kind of hard to find, right? And they want a 3-bedroom. But anyway, so they found this townhouse that they're like, oh, okay, 1 month later, that townhouse is still on the market, Pete. So then she had to cancel because, you know, doing their repairs, the seller won't, you know, change out a brand new AC. So anyway, they cancel and they realize they're like, oh, I can't find the house. Oh my gosh, this house is still available. So Andrea writes the offer in, and this time straight up asking for AC to be changed.
Wow.
Guess what the listing agent did?
They definitely had to do it.
She said, oh, due to some, you know, emergency, blah, blah, blah. Oh, my power's back on. Due to some emergency, the seller is going to take the property off the market.
Wow. She didn't get it?
No, they decided, you know, that they're not going to sell. They're going to take it off the market.
Wow.
So let's see. I mean, there's always options, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, my power's back on. Woohoo! I can't shut this light. All right, Pete, what did you want to talk about today? Summerland versus Henderson, or was it?
I did have some where are those questions? Like everything, I just wanted to know everything that you would need to know about buying a townhome in Vegas in 2026. Yvonne, you still there?
Yep, I'm still here. I'm right here, Pete. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I just wanted to know everything you need to know about buying a townhome in Vegas in 2026.
A townhome?
Yeah, just a townhome.
Okay.
It's something affordable because I know townhomes are a little more affordable than like a single family.
Right. Okay. The most expensive townhome is in Summerland. The cheapest townhome is in Mesquite. I'm just kidding. But anyway, townhomes are honestly for brand new townhomes. I love the D.R. Horton products. The D.R. Horton products, they included everything, Pete. They have, I mean, you have one, you know,
D.R. Horton Express, yeah.
Yeah, D.R. Horton Express. They have, you know, the townhomes. It's affordable. The pricing is under $380, right? It
Does
depends on
still have anything in Tempo Trail?
No, Tempo Trail had a fallout, and then it was immediately snatched up. It was gone.
So it's finished. Tempo Trail?
Tempo Trails is done. Their HOA there was with a pool for $99. Really, really, really good deal. But the thing is, the one that they have right now is called Canyon Trails. And Canyon Trails, the HOA, I think is a little bit higher. It is not a gated community. The floor plans, they have two. And one is a 1309. The other one's like a 14 something.
1410.
And their price is around $360 to $380.
Okay.
So the good thing with D.R. Horton is not only do they buy down the rate to 3.99%, they literally pay almost all your closing costs for a townhome. And they give you washer, dryer, fridge, and blinds, Pete.
Blinds are big. We had to go pay $900 for that, didn't we?
Yeah. We had to pay $900 for, you know, for the Beazer home product.
It's a give and take. But then there's solar on that.
Beazer Homes had the ones that we bought with Beazer had solar, but D.R. Horton does not have solar.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, like, if you look at Beazer Homes, you know, for a townhome, I'd say the best deal right now is with Nick Trupa at Rosa Point.
Rosa Point Beazer, yeah.
Yeah. Rosa Point, it's basically like Charleston and Rancho. Go north on Rancho, and before you hit Lake Mead, it's on your right. It literally is on that street where it is still Las Vegas. The moment you cross across that street, right? It is North Las Vegas, Pete.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's right next to Hilo Park. And oh my gosh, let me tell you, I let Nick use my drone, right?
Yeah.
And you know what? He's right next to the airport. He's
Oh man,
not
did
supposed
he
to
get?
use the
Yeah, did
drone.
he get? Hopefully, he didn't get in trouble using that. Jeez.
He is like, "Oh my god, I'm afraid, I'm afraid." You know what I mean? No,
Yeah,
you
he's
know
not a
what?
pilot.
He told me a story, Pete, and he was selling homes near Nellis Air Force Base. And then, you know, like a home inspector brought out their drone, right, to check the roof. Remember, Nellis Air Force Base is really close in the Northeast where he previously was selling.
Yeah.
And then the moment that, and this is what he saw, the moment that the guy blew the, you know, put the drone up, right? There was a black, unidentifiable black car that showed up immediately and told the inspector, "Take that drone down now."
Unmarked black car.
Yeah, uh-huh. That was
Wow,
from Nellis. Like, they don't mess around, Pete.
that's crazy.
Yeah, can you imagine if he flies his drone up and then like Beazer gets a fine? Ooh.
Well, but how do we know the roof is fine in that home inspection? What happened with that?
I mean, so you gotta find an inspector that walks the roof. You can't fly
You
a
got to go
drone.
the old school way and get a ladder and just walk around
Well,
there up there.
you can get, you know, you can get permission, you know, to fly a drone, but you have to apply for it basically with the FAA.
Yeah. Wow.
Hmm.
And they're very
Yeah.
strict
But
around
anyway,
Dallas, apparently.
let's go back. Let's go back to Rosa Point.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So, you know what? We made a few videos in Rosa Point. The first video that, you know, we did together with Nick Chupa is he goes, "Yvonne, can you hold this?" And it's basically a remote control. And I was like, "Okay, cool. We'll hold the remote control." So we turned up the remote control from 0 to 100. And he had this meter that you can measure the sound, the decimals, right?
Yeah.
And the meter went from 0 to 30 when we're talking, to 70 when we're talking. And then when it went to the remote control for the TV went to 100. So basically it was like so loud. And then the decimal meter went up to 88. And remember, these are townhomes. You're asking me about townhomes, right? So
Yeah.
we went from townhome B to townhome A, which is right next door. Okay. And when we went to the next door, and then we still had the TV at 100, and there is a dividing wall, right? And he has his meter. And guess what, Pete? That meter went from 88 to basically like, you know, 0, like library quiet. So if
Wow.
you buy a Beazer home and it is a townhome, you can't hear what's going on with the neighbors. It is so quiet. That is so good. You know what I mean? It's so, you know, when you get home and you're tired and grumpy and you're hangry or whatever, you don't want to hear your neighbor's music, right?
No.
True. Yeah. And
True.
Beazer homes, super quiet. I have the video if anybody wants to see it. And then the second video that I want to tell you about is Nick did a video that basically says that if you buy in his community, and this is only if you qualify, because Beazer Homes is giving away $20,000 in incentives.
Yep.
And did you hear about the down payment assistance program, the worker
That's the
program where you get
20,000 one?
correct? So now you can literally stack the $20,000 from Beazer Homes and another $20,000 from the state of Nevada if you qualify, and you can get $3,000 towards your purchase.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's awesome. So people can come in with like 0 down, and it'll pay for their closing costs, it'll pay for your down payment, all kinds of good stuff. And if you buy from Nick, right, you will get, you literally will get the best deal out there. Yeah. But here's the offer that I wanted to offer our audience. If anybody buys a brand new home from Pete and I, right? Right, Pete? We're going to give you a preferred home warranty for 3 years in addition to a brand new home. Right? Yeah. In addition to a brand new home warranty. Because we have an affiliation, right, through EXP.
That's right.
Yeah. So buy a brand new home with Pete, you'll get that offer. You buy it with me, you'll get that offer as well. So first year home warranty with the builder, 3 more years on me and Pete.
That's right.
Yeah. So yeah, just let us know. Oh, and Pete, I forgot to tell you, I was invited by the city of North Las Vegas for the Asian Heritage Month, Hawaiian and Pacific Islander, and I've gone like 2 years in a row already.
Oh, you enjoy that, huh?
Yeah, you know what? It is fun. They always do it at Discovery Park. And there's like vendor booths. You can have boba. You can buy, Filipino clothing. You can listen to all kinds of like music because they perform. They have sometimes the hula dance. There is a Korean lady that teaches like break dancing. Like the Thai people, they come on, they dance their Thai, ding 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 ding, like all kinds of entertainment. It's really fun. And then last year they had lion dance too, and it was lion dance for the kids. So the lion dances are small, miniature lion dances.
Wait, when is this thing?
I think it's May 31st.
May 31st. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, we can post it and we can share it with you guys, our audience.
You get the tribe out there, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what do you have next, Pete? While Pete is looking up what he's gonna show us, I wanted to tell you that if you haven't reached out to me, and you know that your AC is, if it's working, if it's not working, I really highly recommend that you get a tune-up.
That's what I just did today with Memo. He was at my house.
Oh, perfect. And Pete only paid $39.
That's right.
With Memo for a tune-up per unit. Yeah, I highly recommend it so that your unit will be, more efficient, longevity for your unit, and it's only $39.
It's the time to do it now before you wait till July 4th when he said that's when it's busy, when everyone calls him up.
Oh yeah, I don't think that guy sleeps on 4th of July. He'll never enjoy 4th of July. Yeah, he never would. Because, that's when people have parties and they turn on the AC to the maximum, the compressor is working really, really hard. And then people leave the doors open, right? And when you work it really hard, guess what's going to happen? It's going to fail.
Wow.
I think it's like 2 4th of Julys, I've had to change AC units. And that is how I met Memo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've so far bought like 3 AC units in 2 years.
3?
It's crazy.
Okay.
Well, thank God it's a write-off.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. We end up buying one that's a write-off.
Yeah.
What I do have a few questions. What is so So who is the typical townhome buyer in Vegas like right now in 2026 from what you ran into?
So Pete, the thing is, if you're going to buy a property, right, as a homeowner, to buy a single family home, you got to make, or your household has to make $118,000.
Combined income.
118, yeah,
Yeah.
income to qualify. So, and the average price is about 480,000, 470,000. But you had the numbers, and the average townhome price out here is what, 250?
It was 285 median for condo and
285.
townhome.
Right. So 285 versus 470.
Yeah.
So that is the ratio. So my guess is, you could afford a townhome if you're making about 85,000.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
so the typical buyer is maybe an investor like us with the Beazer or someone making that income, a first time home buyer
Mm-hmm.
that's a primary
Yeah.
occupant. Okay.
But even with the townhome, you can get 2 or 3 bedrooms. Like the DR Horton floor plans, they have 3 bedrooms with a loft and a 2-car garage, right?
Yep.
The most expensive townhome that I saw in Summerland, they have a huge garage. But the main problems with the townhomes is that parking. Parking is definitely the issue. You can park 2 vehicles, but if you have more than 2 vehicles, it's definitely an issue.
Yeah.
It's tough
And
because
sometimes it's
there's
hard
going
for
to be
friends to come by and try to find
that.
parking to hang out.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's hard to find parking. And then so you'll have to like park maybe in an additional like parking or something like that. Yeah, when your friends come over. And also townhomes, the ones that I saw, right, in Summerlin, it's like the opposite side, right? So the garages are in the back of the house, right? So you pull into the garage, but if you had friends, the thing is the front door of your house is at the back. So you never
Hmm.
go to the front door. That makes sense?
Yeah, that's interesting.
So you kind of have to go through the garage, right? Or you make a path, for your friends to like walk through your side yard to go knock on your front door.
That garage setup, that's how it is with that upcoming soon listing of mine in Inspirata, DR
Okay.
Horton townhome, and
But
a
the thing
KB
is,
townhome. Yeah.
Pete, the thing is, right? The townhomes, they try to save on the land, right? So
Yeah.
most of the townhomes, they don't have like a full driveway. That's something to consider as well. Whether or not your townhome has a full driveway.
Yeah.
I currently I have a townhome for sale. The price is $399. It is in Cadence, okay?
Yep.
It's a unique property because in the entire community, the builder, it was Century Communities, they build these townhomes and everybody didn't have a driveway. But the one that I have listed is the only street that has a driveway, full driveway, Pete. And behind, there's nobody behind.
Wow.
Yeah, so that price at $399 is actually a steal. They bought that property at $425 2 years ago.
Wow, they're losing on it.
Yeah, they will lose money on it. And I mean, that's the reality. If you're buying a brand new home, it's so hard to be in a brand new home community that you're selling your brand new home, right? Because the new home builders are pricing their homes cheaper. I mean, it's more expensive for true, but what it is they're paying the closing costs and they're also buying rates down. So it's always hard to compete with a brand new home community. The best time to sell when you have a brand new home is when the entire community is already sold out. Last year we had a challenge. One of my clients, they were buying a bigger home, so they bought a brand new DR Horton home that's 4,425 square foot, Pete, with a next gen. And the price that they bought it for is under 800,000, Pete.
Wow.
It's a really good price, and they got a really good interest rate. But in the meantime, they had a one single story home that they couldn't sell. They had their neighbor list that property, who was a realtor. For 6 months, they couldn't sell. So they called me. I'm the backup listing agent, right? I got it sold in 14 days, Pete.
Wow.
Yeah. And how did I do it? It's all about price.
Price.
It's all about price.
To
Yeah, price to sell. If you want a house to sell, you gotta price it to sell. If you want a listing that's gonna sit for 6 months, I suggest you not take it. Pete, because I pay a lot of money for my listings. Don't laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, I pay for photos, home inspection, which is included because I don't like any surprises, right? And then I pay for like all these the Matterport, or we do the Zillow tour, like all those things. It's a lot. Okay, what's going on at the Builders Farm?
Oh, this is looks like your event coming next Tuesday.
Oh my gosh, next week is going to be brutal, Pete. It's gonna be so busy.
It is busy, yeah.
Pete, this is the first time I've done a builders forum. And we're gonna have not one, not two builders, but 5 builders.
Wow.
5 builders. I'm going to have Richmond American Homes, D.R. Horton, Beazer Homes. We're going to have Lennar. And we also have KV Homes, Pete.
KV, yeah.
Yeah, so 5 builders are coming, and I'm so thankful. We're going to have some good Hawaiian food. And the best thing is, right, we're going to talk about inventory from the builders, right? And then the second thing is Dylan Nonaka, who sold 1,008 homes, thanks to, including your numbers and mine, right?
Yeah.
He's going to talk about the big picture of mergers and acquisitions and how agents in 2026 needs to stay competitive. Like, what's going on, Like, didn't you hear that Redfin was buying Rocket was buying Redfin? I mean, like, Compass, right? Acquired Anywhere Realty, right?
Yeah, Zillow's doing some stuff too.
Everybody is
crazy now.
Basically, yeah, like everybody is positioning themselves, right? Yeah. So something's going on in the big picture. And Dylan's going to explain that to us. So come.
You're going to the regional rally in Phoenix?
I'm going to fly for one day to the regional rally in Phoenix for one day and then fly back. Why don't you come with me?
Thinking about going, yeah. It's on my calendar.
No, so my flight is at 7 a.m. in the morning and 5 p.m. coming home.
Wow.
I might skip the bottom end of the thing because I don't want to stay in Phoenix for a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the following week, I'm going to Hawaii for the build event.
Build event. Yeah, Brent goes.
Right. So it's so exciting to be an EXP agent, Pete.
Yeah, it is. Well, I'm going Vancouver for EXP Vancouver. April 20 to 22.
Oh my gosh. Pete, I looked at the airfare. It's so cheap to fly up there. It's like $300.
Yeah, it is.
Why is it so cheap?
It was high at one point, but then it did lower down. I need to get a different hotel room.
If I can't sell my ticket, I might just show up.
Is that what Daniel Ng's friend told you to do? Just show up?
No, so this guy, he came from Colorado, and this is the part I love about, us working in EXP is that we get to meet people from everywhere. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
he just came from Colorado. He's like, "Oh, hi, Yvonne. My name is, and I, since I'm coming to Vegas, Daniel Ung told me to, say hi to you." So I met him at a dim sum, place, and it was combat parking in the dim sum shop. But I basically was like, "Hey, how's it going?" Right, making a new friend. And then he's like, "Hey, can you take me? I need to go to the Palms with his friend." And I said, "Yeah, I'll take you there." And then on the way, he called Daniel, video call. Hey,
Okay.
and they're speaking in Cantonese.
Mm.
Hello, yeah, right? And he's like, "What are you doing?" And Daniel Ing is like, "Oh, 我同我屋企人睇緊屋." So on a Sunday, they're looking at property. It was Daniel driving, and he was in a van with his parents looking at properties.
Wow.
Yeah. So apparently
'Cause
they
he
do
does
that for fun.
yeah, he does commercial.
And they own a lot of real estate out in Dallas.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
We have to go
Uh-huh.
down there and visit them.
Yeah. So basically, Daniel told him, "Just come on by. I already have an Airbnb ready to go." I said to him, I said, "You want my ticket?" His name is Andy Leung.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's got they got a Airbnb in Vancouver?
I don't know. I don't know what the setup is, but you
Oh,
should
okay.
definitely go hang out with those guys, Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So they have it set up where one person does real estate and the other partner, which is Daniel, does, the attraction.
I wonder if he does commercial still.
They all do commercial real estate. Yeah.
Wow. But they all do
Mhm.
the agent attraction as well as
Yeah. Pete, you have 4 minutes, 3 minutes. What else you got on your plate?
what surprises people most when they move to Vegas from out of state?
I think the main thing is the cost of car insurance is kind of high.
That's
That's
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, the car cost of car insurance, I think that's like the one that they have a big surprise. But they're moving from California. Our insurance is, cost of home insurance is way, way lower than, when they're dealing with like forest fires and stuff.
That's where it makes up for it, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and also they always complain about the registration. Like when you register your car, like how much it costs. Like the older cars are cheaper, newer cars are more expensive.
Yeah, that's true too.
But Pete, one thing though, if the people moving out here, they're veterans, there is a way to get that lowered.
Wow, okay.
They
That's good
pay
to know.
less. Yeah, even for property taxes too. hmm
Let me see what here's another question. What neighborhoods should relocators be looking at in 2026?
Well, it depends on your budget, Pete.
Yeah.
What is your budget? If your budget is, okay, I want to be in a master plan community. And what's a master plan community? When everything is already planned out, right? You're not going to see a hodgepodge of different neighborhoods with no homeowners association. You're going to be in a master plan. You're going to be in what California calls, like, you're in a Melrose, community. Everything is
Mhm.
lined up, everything is planned. You're going to have a grocery store here, a fireplace, a fire station here. Here's a school, and all the streets look beautiful with trees and landscaping and trails, right? And
Inspirata.
community. Yeah, there you go. Inspirata is a master plan community.
So that differs from Cadence because
Cadence is also a master plan community, but the thing is, Cadence doesn't have a master plan fee.
it doesn't.
It doesn't, and it doesn't have a special improvement district fee that I am aware of.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but
there's
it
value
is
there.
planned.
It's a little
Yeah,
farther away, but
it is, and actually, I would say that Cadence is the lowest price master plan today.
today, okay. That's
Yeah.
good advice. All right. I think that's all I got for the show today.
Really? Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. Stay connected. We would love to have you come on our show if you are a small business owner and you want to share about your business, right, Pete?
That's right.
Support locals.
Support locals and anything about living in Las Vegas.
Yes. Oh, Pete, I'm gonna bring on a school that they're gonna talk about what they offer for K education.
Oh,
They're a
wow.
private school, K to 8th grade.
Okay. Yeah, let me know.
Yeah.
We'll
So
put them in the calendar.
yeah, I gotta line them up. So
Okay. Well,
peace out.
that's all we got for the show. We'll see you guys next week.
By the way, that picture is taken in Hilo.
Yeah.
Called the rainbow. What is it? Rainbow something?
I don't know what it was. I just wanted the photo that you had with Sherry. Hey, like, I want to do that Sherry photo. And like, okay.
It is my Sherry photo.
We'll put the Sherry photo next week. We'll open up with that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank
All right.
you. Thank
All
you,
right.
Pete.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.